Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Balatro. You know what? I think I have a desire to play some challenge runs. Blast Off is next. You start with Constellation, the Rocket. So we're gonna have a lot of money. Planet cards give you molts. Planet cards are more frequently shown in the shops. 2 hands per round, 2 discards per round, 4 joker slots, nothing that gives you hands per round. Let's do it. Basically, to me, this means focus on, coupon tags are not that bad, are they? Focus on things that give you a lot of cash, a lot of rerolls, the overstock, buy planet cards, get a couple of jokers that give you flat molt, and then hopefully just have that carry your run, I think. This, to me, it doesn't actually seem like that bad of a challenge. I do need to, oh, right. I forgot, you only have 2 hands and 2 discards. Right, well, hopefully we win off of 1 flush. Okay, we're gonna start a new run here. I completely forgot about the restriction on your discards though, but we just need something that gives us flat molt, and then hopefully Constellation carries us. So, I'm gonna still go for a flush. You know what? Give me another queen. They did! Let's actually go. Thought you just had the big 3 left, says username. Nah, we definitely have 5 challenges remaining, and they're gonna be 5 hard challenges, so I'm definitely scared. Hey, 1 extra discard seems pretty good. I guess face cards giving chips and then this thing giving us chips is pretty nice. I'll take a Hanged Man. We're gonna buy planet cards whenever they appear. 3 of a kind, pair, and a full house. I guess a full house is worth more than a 3 of a kind, but a 3 of a kind is easier to get to. I'm just gonna buff, yoink. I'm just gonna buff the 3 of a kind, I think. And then I will definitely buy, gain 1 discard per round, then move on. Must play 5 cards, boss blind, but we have an extra discard. I think I'm okay dumping a 3 and a 4. And we're gonna try to draw all of the face cards we can. I guess keep the king. Okay. You know what? 3 of a kind is worth, I should have maybe buffed full house, but 3 of a kind is worth a pretty penny. Must play 5 cards. I'll dump the 8, because I think this is gonna win it for us. We get so many chips. I like that it said 6.0.0 after the Constellation multiplier, just to make sure that you knew that the game is running the math behind the scenes, right? Dude, I'm going Arcana pack. I would love another money getter from these though. Molts, we're gonna buff our planets. For Diamonds, Wild Card, Club, Heart, Stone card. I guess a Stone card isn't that bad, and then maybe we can just convert everything into hearts. We don't have very many clubs in the deck. Yeah, why not? We're not building around hearts, but I have nothing else to really do with my time there. And I think I will go for the Arcana pack. We're gonna get enough money thanks to the rocket. We should be able to buy the voucher pretty shortly. Bonus cards. I guess bonus me some 8s, although I guess we could have saved the card, I suppose. All right. High Priestess is a definite purchase, I'm realizing. Okay. Dump, 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 dump. We're going pure face cards, although there is a 3 of a kind right here, so I will play that. You know what? Let's make sure it actually scores. Okay, good. Winning in 1 hand means we get $1. I like it. Gotta buy it. We gotta get that constellation buffed. By the way, 1.5 molt, 1.6 molt. I will buy this. Give me a second, game. I'll take another High Priestess, I guess. Another 0.2 molds on Constellation. This run is begging for a, like, blueprint to show up. I want to be able to double up on this Constellation pretty soon. Ace, ace. I will play a 2-pair. 5 short? I needed the money, game. Oh, we're gonna be $1 short. I could sell Hallucination to buy permanent discard game. Or I could just buy the Earth. Oh, I'll do it. It's a shame, but I think we're just gonna have to wait on buying Recyclomancy. I guess 3 discards is not that bad, you know? Spades are debuffed. Because we buffed the 8s, I guess I'd rather discard the aces. That's totally fine. We don't have to play face cards, they're just worth playing over anything else thanks to Scary Face. Scarier Face, excuse me. There's Recyclomancy again. All right, fine. Fine, game, I'll do it. I'll take your Recyclomancy. Pair, straight, high card. I'm probably not gonna be playing too many straights. 4 of a kind, maybe. 4 of a kind, maybe. +3 hand size, a foil joker. I guess in this situation, I will discard and look for face cards. Jack, jack, jack. You know what? That'll be worth more overall, because we're gonna get the chips out of the queens. Username says, oh hey, it's back. I'm very surprised that we got the same voucher twice in a row, but because we only had 2 discards on this run, having an extra discard is quite nice, isn't it? Hermit, Judgment, Sun, Empress. You know what? Give me a... This is a weird one, but give me a... You know, I'm not gonna buy that for like $1. Or $2 by buying a Hermit. I'll just take the Sun, and I will level up any hand I can. I really like generally buying whatever planets you can. Just leveling up all of your hands is maybe not going to take you through to endless, but it is going to help you get there just by enabling you to play any hand and having some slow growth of chips and molts. I mean, level 3, level 2, level 4 hands. Way better than level 1s. And that much should be obvious. All right, come on. Good one. Gold Seal, Rare Joker. I'm not gonna take a rare Joker. I like these Jokers actually right now. It's tempting, it's very tempting, but. All right, not a very good starting hand, but all we need are some face cards to show up. I'll discard everything looking for those. Queen, 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 queen. 4 of a kind should get us there. Rocket's gonna get a little bit better. I mean, 16 grand on a 4 of a kind is pretty good, but we were lucky to get the 4 of a kind. To me, this feels like a very easy run, you know? You start actually pretty strong. No 7s are upgraded, and we've already purged a 6. You start relatively strong because you have 2 really good Jokers, I would say. You know, Rocket gives you a lot of sustained cash over the course of a run. Constellation is really nice for the flat molt that you get. Like, there's nothing wrong with these 2 Jokers at all. It's interesting to me that this is a challenge run, but I guess it's more of just a themed run, you know? What we really need is like a negative eternal business card here. We're playing a lot of face cards. Or a blueprint. No, no blueprint. I'll buy the voucher. Make sure to buy it before the boss blind. 2.7x. 2.8x. Probably should add some upgraded cards at some point. Glass holographic 4. I'll just take the jack. Ace of diamonds. I'll have these. I'll have these. All face cards are debuffed. Sucks, but not that bad. I will purge these 4s out of existence. I will dump my face cards. I will dump my face cards. I don't know, look for another 2, I guess. Alright. Cherry at the, I guess, 7. I guess we'll play the 3 of a kind. That's a way higher scoring hand, isn't it? Hopefully it gets us there. It does. I hate not being able to play face cards with scary face, but... Delayed gratification. I mean, it's free. It's not good, but it is free. A little bit of a rip there, though. That's not a very strong get. Death card. I'll definitely death me another jack into existence. We get another one. Gold card, stone card, clubs, Wheel of Fortune. One day it'll work. One day it'll work the first time you take it. Foil Constellation. You know what? Not bad. Keep increasing the quality of our, not planet cards, our face cards. Abe, you discarded a king! I know. Alright, well, I'll just play a 2-pair. Does this challenge start you with only 2 hands? Correct! We have 2 hands and 2 discards, but I was very lucky to get 2 discard vouchers in the first couple of antes. So now we have 4 discards, which really helps us to actually, you know, build our hands. Blue Joker for flat chips. Seems unnecessary. What is happening? Foil, foil, polychrome 5 of spades, foil. I'm taking the ace because we already have aces, like we have quite a few of them in the deck. But I think that we could have also just like skipped both of those and been fine. There you go. No voucher. No reason to buy the voucher. I have a hermit card in the rocket ship. We're gonna get 20 bucks on the next shop. Pop hermit, get an extra 20 bucks, then we'll buy the voucher. It's blank, no reason to buy it now. Here we go, 21 bucks, 42 bucks. What? Oh, I guess it doesn't give you the extra $1, just 20. Could start re-rolling the shop and look for more planet cards, but I think that's very unnecessary. 9s have not been buffed at all. We'll just purge them both. Definitely High Priestess. Hey, look at Saturn. Hey, look at your mom. I'll take another ace. I'm okay adding aces. They might not be the best cards to add in because they're not face cards, but I don't mind adding aces. Man, 3 of a kind is a really nice hand, isn't it? I don't know if we're gonna get anything out of delayed gratification. I'm gonna assume that we will not. But I guess you never know. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think this run is in the bag. Because we've upgraded all of our hand types, We have decent flat mult on all of them. That's just getting multiplied by constellation. It's a three of a kind kind of build, says username. I feel like this is a... I don't have very many 5s. I feel like this is just a play any hand you can type of a build. If we strength the 2s into 3s, we can actually have some really good 3s. I'm gonna add that. Ash and Rand, welcome. How are you doing today? I wanna play these. I still wanna play them. I still wanna play them. I drew a lot of 2s. God damn it. There you go. Full house. Jackson 3s. Jackson 3s and Jackson 3s and... There's a lot of flat chip value on that 3. Oh, we got so much money. Did I just play a flush house? I didn't actually notice what hand that I played. I just played it because it was a full house. Had fun in Darkest Dungeon 2, says Ash and Rand, but on 3 fights, enemies did crits on every single attacks. Oh, so you were playing Darkest Dungeon. That's everyone's experience in Darkest Dungeon. You have a good run and then you get crit and everyone freaking dies. Strength. This is what I'm thinking. Bump the 2s into 3s, all of a sudden we've got a nice 3 build, along with our face cards. That being said, how can I not play a flush 5? It's a 57,000 point Queen of Hearts hand. All cards are face cards. It'll buff scare your face, but I don't think we need it. I like hallucination. I like RNG buy not, but one-sided RNG meh, says Ash and Rand. I mean, that just sounds like the standard variance of Darkest Dungeon right there. That's just Darkest Dungeon in a nutshell. It's gonna happen. I wonder if we would like Satellite on this run. Playing a 3 of a kind sets your money to 0. Okay, well, we won't do that. Instead, I will go for a full house. Could have waited to maybe draw another 3, but if we need to play a second hand, I will just draw then. Could also just play this flush. We'll get a planet card out of it. Oh, I only have 2 hands! I didn't even think about the fact that we could lose. In my head, I was like, oh, we're gonna totally win. No problem, boss. Crap. Wait, that's not play, that's back. Why is the back button so damn large? Right. You only get 2 hands, and that's the one of the major conceits about this run, is that it is really hard to win on 2 hands. I just threw away, okay, hold on. I just threw away a spade. So much for the Juan run. Yeah, that's okay, we'll win this run. Easy as pie. Okay. Spade flush, high spade flush. That's 300 points. So what lesson should we take from this? We just need a few better jokers. We didn't have enough flat mult to power through. We don't need money. Tarot cards, I guess, is fine. And upgrading the flush is nice. I don't think we're gonna be able to buy this voucher. I also don't want to go down to 1 hand per round, though. So maybe I'm fine with this. Probably go for a flush, considering we did just upgrade it. We have a small chance at getting a tarot card. I don't like 8-ball. I think 8-ball is pretty trash. But not much we can do about it, except try to sell it. Okay, convert to clubs, go for club flushes. Or go for money and upgrade your planet cards. Or turn a 7 into an 8 and go for an 8-ball run. I think I'm just gonna buy the planets. I guess we also have enough money for a card. Wild holographic King of Diamonds. Holographic blue seal 5 of hearts. Actually, I like that. Wild King will have, it'll give us an easier chance of enabling flushes. I'll play a 3 of a kind, and then hopefully draw into a diamond flush. And if we don't draw a diamond flush, we lose, so please draw a diamond flush. Okay, good. It's almost a straight flush. Yeah, 2 hands. 2 hands is rough. Not nearly as good of a voucher set, unfortunately. This High Priestess is fine. Does upgrade the flush, which is nice. Empress or Saturn. I guess Saturn? Just for the molt on Constellation? Not nearly as confident on this run, but try to make it happen. Good, thank you, Wild. I missed the challenge description, says Pixely. This is the challenge. You can see it for yourself. We have Rocket and Constellation. Baron. Baron's real good. We've got some kings. I think you gotta buy it. Like, keep the kings in your hand and try to get some molt out of it when possible. Okay, hope that you draw a club. Okay, we did. It's the Wild King, again, saving our life. It's an expensive Baron, I'll admit, but we can make it work. It's a pretty solid get, I think. If only we could have picked up some better molt jokers early. Oh my god, reduce hand. Well, goodbye flush. If only we could have gotten some better jokers early, we could maybe afford to save some money and go for some more interest early. I know we've got the Rocket, but the Rocket's not good enough on its own to give us the money that we need. Okay, well, there you go. There's some molts. Most valuable wild card. I mean, the fact that it's holographic, that slaps. Foil gold queen, I'll take it. Flush is not that upgraded anymore. I suppose I wouldn't be against the idea of drawing some of those high quality face cards that we've been adding in, or maybe just playing 2 pair with 2 kings in hand. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. Certificate, I like, but it's expensive. I'm not spending money. I want $1 in interest, honestly. Okay, maybe not the best three-of-a-kind hand right there. Oh, there we go. Look at that. 8,000, well, 7,000 point hand. So far, so good. I think you need to buy the voucher. We have $9. I'll mix and match a little bit. We'll take one of each. Class card, wild card, clubs. One Arcana pack, one planet, although I kind of regret the Arcana pack purchase. Discard 2 cards per hand played. Look, we gotta win in one anyways. I think this will do it. We are playing 4 kings and not holding them for Baron, but like, we're gonna discard randomly, so I think we just gotta play whatever we can. I'm not that confident on this run, as I was on the last run, which is funny, because I think the last run was better. Maybe that's not funny at all, actually. Maybe that's exactly how it works. Convert to a random rank. I'm just gonna purple up an ace. And then I'm gonna try to save up money for seed money. You gotta take a negative joker, though. Honestly? Was not nearly as good of a hand as I thought it would be. That was a way better hand. I guess 3-of-a-kind isn't that upgraded. 2 pair, double the chips and more mults. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, queens held in hand give mult, kings held in hand give mult. Basically, don't play those face cards. I guess we'll buy seed money. Probably shouldn't. But if we can go like 2 rounds without really playing anything, gotta dump it. We can get some solid cash. Now what do? Do you play the kings or do you play the queens? The kings will give a 1.5 multiplier per king. The queens will give 13 per queen. I think the kings will be better, slightly. Because it's also a holographic king. And the base chips are halved. So having extra score from the card itself and from the flat mult from the queens was better than the multiplication of the kings. Okay, good. Overstock is fine. We'll definitely cash this hermit card. I like hallucination. I kind of wish that there was a place for it, but I don't think there is in this deck. These are all fine, but order matters for Shoot the Moon. That is correct. If you have the queens left of the kings, the queens will give you flat mult, and each king will give you mult on that queen. So there is a reason to order your kings and queens manually all the time. I always forget to do that, but the reason exists. Okay, don't buy a voucher quite yet. A negative. I'm doing it. I'm not gonna buy the voucher because I want to buy the other voucher from the shop, but it is tempting to do a double skip there. Look, not the best hand. 4,000. We are screwed. And I hate to say it, I think it's just draw. We didn't draw anything on that hand. We drew a pair of jacks and then a 2 pair without any of our like face card enablers that gave us mult. So that run is in the trash. Okay, start it up again. We'll go for a diamond flush. You know what, might as well spend one more discard looking for a higher diamond. I think this will still score us out. I didn't know it would, I just thought it might. Okay, Hanging Chad and Mercury. I like Hanging Chad, actually. I think it's a very good Joker. Scary Face. Face cards give him chips. Blue Joker gives chips. Technically, Scarier Face can give us a lot more value, so I like this. Free Polychrome Joker. Spades are debuffed. Free Polychrome. We only have 4 Joker slots. It's hard to say I want another Joker. But like, face card Hanging Chad is already like an additional 90 chips for one card. Back to empty one. Yes, that is what happens when you die. That is what happens when you play and lose. Serpent, Sun, Moon. Okay, we're gonna get a ton of chips out of those. A ton of chips out of those kings. Should we draw them? I actually really like this combo we have here. I think this is really nice for us. I just hope we draw something playable. I guess we'll play a 3 of a kind. And Jack, Queen, King, Ace. Oh, thank God. We also have a flush, but the straight has been leveled up. Okay. Man, 2 hands, 2 discards is rough. It's part of the reason why I really oftentimes don't like taking those early hieroglyph vouchers going back in time. I think that it is very rough to not have a lot of cards to play. I'm gonna play the full house. This doesn't get us there, so we have to discard. This doesn't get us there either, unless high card does it. Well, it doesn't. All right, new run. Again, it's just like, if you don't draw anything that mathematically can win you the hand, what are you supposed to do? I guess we could try to go for like foil holographic, some free jokers, but I guess it is probably worth quite a bit. You know, why don't we go for one of each? Now all we have to do is win in one hand. You know what, draw 3. It's a lot of diamonds. All right, we're gonna die and start again. I did go all in on that one though. That's fair. Man, Blast Off is starting to suck. I'm starting to realize that it's not really a themed run. It's a win with 2 hands, 2 discard run. That's the conceit of the run. Not you get a lot of money and you have to buy planet cards. That's just to carry you through. I guess diamonds. A full house can do it, I think, but the 2s might not allow it. I might just hold R, since we didn't win in 1, but we'll see. Can't buy Supernova. Good planet card? Good. I don't want Baron. I don't want reserved parking either. They don't give score. I'm holding R. Free rare Joker. A free rare Joker. A free rare Joker. You know what? What's the one that gives you a tarot card? He could go pretty hard. See what rare joker we get. Ace 2, 3, 4, 5, straight or club flush. Let's go club flush. Vagabond! Yeah, thank you. That guy. That guy! We got one more discard. You know, full house will probably do it. Just one of those restart until you get something good kind of run, says username. This is not bad. Also, that's gonna be the case for Jokerless. I haven't even thought about what the hell you're supposed to do about Jokerless. That challenge just seems bad. That just seems like a garbage challenge, and I have no idea what to do about that one. Hope for polychrome. You're just gonna have to make the best hand, aren't you? Okay, 3 of a kind, but we've got a duo. 3 of a kind, okay. Polychrome. Polychrome would be a good tag to get. Maybe synergizes a little bit with the Constellation. -1 hand per round. I mean, it would buy us some time and give us more money. It's actually tempting. In fact, it's so tempting, I'm gonna go down to 1 hand per round. I'm gonna take a negative joker. And we're gonna try to win on this. Give me a 9 or a 6. You son of a... Can I just hold R on this screen? No, all right. I should have held R on the previous screen. Man, Blast Off is starting to be a little annoying. What about holographic? A joker that gives flat mults. Oh my God. When you, oh my God, when you discard and you don't get a flush, it's just, you just want to die inside. +3 hand size. This one we fight for. Okay, Jack or King? Jack or King? Jacks. Man, a full house doesn't even score that well. Yeah, like the run where we had the discard vouchers was so huge. Okay, Swashbuckler is acceptable. And I think, Bootstraps is interesting. What if we just never spend money? Well, we can't. We have to actually buy planet cards. But what if we don't spend money on anything else, right? Another thing that is useful for Jokerless is the 1 voucher that gives 1.5 for planets in the consumable area. Yeah. You just gotta like rely on your cards, right? Try to manipulate the deck as quickly as you can into 4 and 5 of a kinds. Original name not found, welcome. This is the Blast Off Challenge. We start with Constellation and the Rocket, Planet Merchant and Planet Tycoon. 2 hands per round, 2 discards per round, 4 joker slots, and you can't increase your hands per round. It's a little rough. But with Rocket, I am like Rocket Bootstraps. You get money, you get mult. And then you buy this, and then you have mults. And then I think we do this because we're gonna get 9 mult on Swashbuckler, 25 bucks, you start rolling interest. And we just let the rocket take us to the moon. Okay, what's 35 times 10? It's not nearly enough. So you go for a heart flush. Okay. You go for a club flush. I mean, cough, cough. And that should get us there. Yes. Okay. And then we let the money carry us. Now we have 35 bucks. Bootstraps is giving us 14 molt. I think we buy all of the planets whenever they appear. I think we buy seed money. Maybe not right now. I'll buy an Arcana pack, and then we just try to roll it. You know what? I'm wrong. You buy Hermit, then you buy seed money, and then you let Bootstraps carry you. Okay, I mean, this is the run. This is what we have. It can get us there. It absolutely can. Constellation multiplying a big Bootstraps value. I think you always buy planets and then you pass. You know what? $46 buy one. Perfect. Perfect. Really need RNG to get some hand. Yes, I'm also thinking that maybe if we get high enough molt, we can win on any hand. Bull would be nice, yes. Like, I want Blue Seal to stay. So, what should we play? A flush probably gets us there. High card probably doesn't, but with the molt, maybe. Let's try to go for a flush. 2 pair has not been leveled up, but this is 40 chips times almost 30 molts, which pretty much gets you there already. I think you play it. Yeah, it does get you there. And then whenever you have that plant, whenever you have blue seals in hand, use it for your constellation. No reason to buy the buffoon pack, I think. I think you just carry over the interest. Bootstraps is giving you 20 molts. Play only one hand. Not a huge problem, but we do need to get something worth playing. We got there with the planet card, okay. This is our run. It's money. We're going to the moon. Well, we're going to the rocket. We might even want to take the hieroglyph if it shows up to make us go back in time, buy more time for bootstraps. Now, I know we're spending money. You gotta spend money to make money. Popcorn? Dude, I'll take a popcorn. I think that if there's packs and, oh yeah, we'll just play a 3 of a kind here. Although let's discard and see if we can draw the jack. I think you buy planets and tarot cards, and you pretty much never reroll. Maybe you add some standard packs so that you can get random seals in your deck. Okay, this is just literally nothing. I'll add a stone card though. Molt cards, spades, jokers. Let's molt. Couple of aces. We bought out the shop and we made money. That's what we want to see. Two pair, 3 molts. Pair, 2 molts. High card, 2 molts. I mean, I think this'll do it, the 2 pair. It's gonna be an extra 28 plus 50, so it's gonna be at least 100, at least 100 plus 40, 80 molts. It's gonna be a minimum of like 8,000, so I think you can discard. I think you can discard. Okay. Gotta run the back of the napkin calculation. Is that the one that gives you queen molt? Yeah. Not that interested. Flush, straight, 2 pair, pair, straight, flush. Probably flush. It's not hard to make. 2 pair, straight, flush, pair. 2 pair is not that hard to make, and it's already leveled up. We do want to focus specific planet types if we can. Nice. But also if you get like a 3 of a kind. I mean, 70 times 7 or 95 times 12. Technically worth more. Yeah, we only have 4 Joker slots in this challenge as well. It sucks. Rocket and Constellation are eternal, so we have to keep these. I like the money, and I like the molt from Constellation, and that's kind of a little bit of a synergy there. Not the best, but it's something. And we have the opportunity now to take Hieroglyph. Do we want to go down to 1 hand? I think we do. I think it's scary, but I think we do want to go down to 1 hand. Because we're going to be building up bootstraps. I think this is a run where we want to try to win in 1 hand whenever possible. We still have popcorn. The Needle 2.0, just permanent needle at this point. It's gonna be scary, don't get me wrong, but I think that we just want to build up bootstraps and then have more constellation multipliers. Like, here's my thinking for doing this, okay? I think the run has a very good start right now. I think that if we ever have to play more than 1 hand, we're probably screwed anyways. Because it's not like you can really discard for a hand, play it, and then discard for another hand. We don't have the hands or the discards for that. So I think we are just trying to go all in 1 hand. Steel card, lucky card, Emperor. I'll take an Emperor. Oh, good. What the hell? Okay, what do we have in the deck? Extra jacks and upgraded aces. A lucky holographic red seal 3 is pretty good. A blue seal is pretty good. I mean, I like them both. Do we need score or planets? I think actually we need planets. I will spend 1 reroll because we didn't get anything out of that shop. And then the final boss is disable a random joker every hand and it disables bootstraps. Well then you die. But also, I want to check something. We could get that, by the way. They've up in the beta for Balatro, it would show disabled boss blinds, and it's not disabled, so we could get that. Disable 1 joker. Hopefully not. Yeah, maybe we get re-rolling potential, and then we win, so don't worry about it. We've got a world, we've got a sun. Okay, here's my thinking. We should have done more discarding, I'm realizing. Specifically to look for any of our blue seals. And then we should have popped this at the final hand. So that was a mistake, but it's not a big one. Hopefully. 80 chips if you play a flush. We're not always gonna be playing flushes. Blue seals, I think you add. Empress, Diamond, Steel. We'll just keep molting. No repeat hand type. It's gonna be a problem. How'd you deselect all the cards? If you right-click, it deselects any cards that you have selected. Quick. So I think we discard. I think we discard. Sun. Upgrade our flush. And we have a lot of spades and a lot of hearts right now. All this time I didn't know. Now you do. Bootstraps is at 40 mults, that's pretty good. We're getting a lot of cash. 10 bucks interest, 11 bucks, 9 bucks, I guess, out of the rocket. Spade gives molt. Now we're talking. Except this does not give you molt after bootstraps, it's before bootstraps. So I don't know if I want to take that. I should have bought this first. X, welcome. I keep forgetting what time it is. I'm here now. Good to see you now. Dude, keep going flushes. Did you already win with Bloodstone? I think we've probably won a run with Bloodstone. I mean, it's not bad. But I don't think it's what I'm looking for. Oof, 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 oof. So we can either get $36 plus 7. So we can either get $43 or 2 negative jokers. Dude, I'm doing it. This is what we paid for. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. Oh no. Well, we gotta run the map. 2 pair is 100 times 6. It's gonna be 100 times 50, which is 5,000, times 3, which is 15,000. So this wins it. Although we do have to spend 1 seal. So I'm gonna discard and look for either another 6 or another 5. We got a 6. $100 times 6 or 90 times 9. It's more mult. So this will give us, let's say 100 times 50, which is 5,000. Just, estimation here. It's gonna be more than that, times 3.5. This should win it, and we'll get 2 planet cards. Routine Sadness, welcome. How are you doing today? Campfire and Wily Joker. That's not bad. Campfire especially, buy, sell, bump up another multiplier. There's Vagabond. Not what we want now. So I might just buy it and sell it, honestly. Bump up that campfire bonus. You know what? Why don't we just bump it up again? We don't have to crank on it. We can just put a little bit into it. Anti-synergy with the boot. I mean, who cares? We don't need to get the bootstrap up to plus 999 mults. We just need to win. So I think spending $5 to make campfire times 2 probably pays for like the 4 mult that we lose. Do you reduce your hand size? I don't think you do. I think you just familiar. Yeah, you just add, you know, more cards, more good cards. We have a lot of spade kings, you know. Cheap rerolls. Buy and use. Buy and use. You know what? This does not seem that good in hindsight. I think I'm just gonna sell that. We don't need the shop to be free. We would rather just fight for it. Okay. What's this hand look like? 125 times 16, that's more than enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna get a planet card out of it too. Yeah, 67,000 point hand's pretty good. This run is looking pretty good other than the one scary hand. Yeah. We gotta win in one every time. So I do not think we need to buy and sell. I think we're fine. We're gonna win this ante, hopefully. What's the boss blind? After player discard, always draw 3. Easy, easy mode. Let's not worry about it. A joker would be nice, but I think we need to make sure we can play flushes if we're gonna be playing a lot of flushes. Which, it's our most upgraded hand type. I think we should try to ensure that that happens. Hey, Connie! Thank you very much for the resub. 22 months of mistakes, the majority of which have been generously bankrolled by others. Thank you for the resubscription, Connie. How you doing? Sells for 1, so the sell price rounds down. That's good to know. That was just a test. I want to keep that ace. Good. I mean, fantastic. My lord, straight flush has been upgraded? It has. Abe is maybe gonna win. I hope! I haven't been able to hang out the past few days. That's all right. You're here now. That's all that matters. I hope you've had a good past couple of days, Con. Arcatraz, welcome. No Twitch, I absolutely do not care about your new cheer icon. Don't you want to cheer, though, Arcatraz, and show me what the icon looks like? I don't know what it looks like. Can you show me, please? La 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 la. Yeah, I'm gonna death. They're both holographic. We have more jacks? Sure. Sure. This seems like a good death. Discard. Discard. This is what we want to see as far as, you know, draw goes. That's pretty good. You know what? The king might give me money. It didn't, but it could have. 136,000. This run is looking good. We're not out of the woods yet, but it's a solid run. I will take Hone. I will start buying and selling a few things. Not the planet cards, though. We definitely just use those. Keep bumping or pumping up the constellation. I was gonna sell that. I am actually gonna spend a little bit of money bumping up Campfire. I want it to get to at least ×2, I think. If I had one cheer bit, I would totally cheer Cesar Alcatraz. All right, good. Just as long as we both know that you would. Flush, straight flush, pair. Don't forget you still have a Joker slot. I mean, I want to keep that Joker slot open so I can buy and sell Jokers, actually. Like, you want to buy and sell the cheap Jokers just so you get a buff from them. Walkie-talkie. I think I'm just going to sell that. And I am going to reroll again. And you know what? I'm going to reroll for free. I might keep this one, actually. But, like, we're cranking on this constellation, man. It's not a times 6.2, it's a times nearly 12. Now, we have a lot of kings. I think we want to bump the queens into kings. Keep this, because the 4 of a kind, it'll definitely win it for us. It's actually worse than the 3 of a kind, but more cards is always more fun to play than fewer cards, so. Oh, yes! What about a 5 of a kind? Level that S up. What about a flush 5? I don't know, a flush 5 might be bad, but also it's a good hand, so. It's a completely unnecessary play, but I'll take it. I mean, ideally, that's what we want to play, is all those kings. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 king of spades. Arcatraz says, need to check to see if Abe ever played Nowhere Profit. I did not. What is Nowhere Profit? Roguelike deck building, released in 2019. Never played it. It always happens that I think I have the perfect jokers and Blueprint shows up to tempt me, says Gazebo. I think there's never a situation when you don't want Blueprint. I feel like Blueprint is always something you can take. Well, we can turn those, I think. Definitely want a High Priestess, Strength. 10 into a Jack, I guess. Magician. Holographic Blue Seal, just Magician these. Probably High Priestess, actually. And you know, I'm just gonna take the Emperor, I think. There is one case, says Draft. I mean, there's probably a case. There's probably almost never a case when you don't want it, but I don't know. There's almost always a situation where you want it, I think. So Smiley Face, that's a good joke. Bootstraps is not really scaling anymore, but it's getting multiplied. If you add Smiley Face, we're getting Smiley Face, Campfire, Constellation. Maybe we sell Bootstraps? Do you think we sell Bootstraps at this point? And then just crank on multiplication? Because it's giving us plus 40, which is like a times 2, times 3. But then if we play face cards, Smiley Face also gives us more, right? I think... I think you dump Bootstraps, because we are spending a lot of money, aren't we? Papa Frita Ramita, welcome to the stream. I love saying your name. If you have 3 ceremonial daggers on the knife edge challenge, having Blueprint will not be useful because you cannot copy any joker. That's true. You can't drag it to the left of the knife on that challenge, can you? I think you dump Chaos. That's probably the play. Then we'll think about it later, you know? I think you can play a 4 of a kind. It's actually the exact same as a 3 of a kind, because we get the chips back by just playing the king. Should be a good enough hand. Actually, it's better because of smiley face. 600,000, yeah! To the moon! It's so good. It'll double our interest from $10 to $20 per round. With the rocket, we're getting $33 per round. Oh my God. Do you dump campfire? Probably not. What do you take? Start here. All diamonds. It's pretty late. Bootstraps is still giving us 46 mult, which is actually, you know, whatever 46 times 7.4 times 2.25 times 1.5 is how much we're getting from that, which is pretty good. I don't think we need this. It's funny. I just don't think we need it. I wish I could have this be an open Joker slot. I mean, I think what we're gonna wanna do on the next ante is sell something just to get the buy-sell campfire buff going. Decrease level of played poker hand, and then increase level of played poker hand. Sounds good to me. It's gonna pay for itself. I see her slowly crawling towards Jokerless. It has broken many a man, says Connie. I mean, will it suck? Yes. Will I try? Maybe. Today? Probably not. I'd like to win it. I'd like to beat all these dumb challenges. Tarot cards appear more frequently in the shop. I think we do want that. What is Jokerless? It's a challenge. I bet you can figure out what it is based off of the title. Maybe we'll keep both of these, and we'll just buy and sell tarot cards. Got a lot of spades, so it's easy to get a full flush. And it's a 300,000 point hand. What is our blind? Cards played previously are debuffed. That's not a huge problem. Draft says it broke me, but ever since I overcame it, I became better at Balatro. I think it's gonna be super heavily RNG dependent, and I'm not a big fan of that, but it's a challenge, you know? You're supposed to just suffer, do it once, and then never have to worry about it ever again. And I'm okay with that. High card level 10, straight flush, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind pair. Probably 3 of a kind, in case you get a real bad hand. Is that even doable? It's doable, I just don't know how to do it. I haven't even thought about how to do that challenge, but I don't know how I'm gonna complete it. Okay, we have to actually search for hearts. But I'll keep this one because it does make a good pair. Okay. Scary, but it worked. Allows you to modify your deck with relative ease, since the jokers do not appear in shops. You know, I never considered that. You're gonna get a lot of planet cards, you're gonna get a lot of tarot cards. You probably don't need to buy the vouchers for planet cards and tarot cards appearing more frequently in the shop in hindsight. Burnt Joker upgrading high card would be funny if you got this early. You know, honestly. We're gonna do a little re-rolling. When we get to ante 8, I'm gonna do a lot more re-rolling. Constellation's almost a ×10. Pillar should not be that bad. I mean, we gotta keep it. Flush level 17. We've upgraded our planets enough that we'll probably be fine. Yeah, I need to buy and sell them, so let's buy that. It's a different game. Oh yeah, I mean, Jokerless, you're gonna have to play completely differently compared to however you played this game prior. It's kind of like Plasma Deck. Like, you have to handle and manipulate your deck differently just to make it work. It's gonna suck. Should have made that a heart. Draft says, I got lucky with a Polychrome Queen at like ante 1, and then I was just trying to copy it for flush 5s. Yes, I can believe that. Brainstorm. Now, I think we dump Bootstrap for Brainstorm. We're gonna get a ×10 out of Constellation. What's our boss blind? All cards debuffed until 1 Joker sold. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. We do want this. What do you sell? You probably sell Bootstrap. You probably sell Bootstrap. We don't need Smiley Face Pareidolia. We don't need Bootstrap either. We have enough flat mult. Just multiplying it by 10 is worth more than 50. When you get this much multiplication, it don't matter. Compatible, incompatible, compatible. We'll just sell Wily Joker when we get there. Just put you there just so I make sure. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna win. We're gonna score like 1,000,000-point hands in a second. Dun, 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 dun. I could even buy another voucher, but I don't want to. Why risk it at this point, right? We're literally playing one hand to win it every single time, hopefully. Yeah, 4,000,000-point flush. We don't have to play a flush either. We could play a different hand if we find ourselves in that position that we have to play a different hand. That's why I'm upgrading like 4 of a kind, 3 of a kind when possible. They're the backup hands. I think this is a very good use of money because we can re-roll a couple of times and get some campfire buffs. Buy, sell. Actually, I'm just gonna keep Death and Fool. And actually, if I keep these until the final fight, we should be completely set, because we can just dupe kings if we have to. There's no blue seals, no reason to spend these right now. Yeah, just save these for the final fight and we'll easily win. There we go. It took a couple of tries to get this challenge complete, but we are there now. Slowly building a flush 5 deck with all of those kings. Oh look, a flush upgrade. You shouldn't have. Well, that's fine. All cards debuffed until 1 Joker sold. Blech. Easy. Three of a kind. Don't care. Discard. Just want to make sure I'm doing it correct. Oh, there we go. We're fine. I guess in this case, we'll probably dupe this 5. And then fool me. And then probably dupe the king. Because we can only hold 2 planets anyways. There you go, 15 million point hand. Fantastic. Mission accomplished, challenge complete. I wish you unlocked stuff by doing these challenges. Ashen Rand says, why did the Hellion is so bad in Darkest Dungeon 2? Dude, I really like the Hellion in Darkest Dungeon 2. It's a solid unit. Good heals. By just smacking enemies. I would say acceptable unit. We haven't really multed any cards. I'm just gonna go for the money. Pair high card straight. I mean, I doubt we're gonna do any high card shenanigans, but we'll take it. Magic trick, meh. Mime, meh. Carcass Hellion goes crazy on Act 3's draft. I forgot what Carcass. Oh yeah, one of the Hellions does no damage, but every attack you can stun the enemies, put up block, put up taunt, and also heal at the same time. So she does no damage, but she's like a god unit of a tank. Yeah, I remember her. She's awesome. Well, I mean, holographic, blue seal, blue seal. Holographic, blue seal. Yeah, devil will work here. Then strength. I'll pump up this 7s. Go for a flush house, I guess. $32. Yeah, with our multiplication, we definitely don't need bootstraps. I'm trying to think of what we need, though. I guess just another brainstorm, like as many of those as possible to keep duplicating Constellation. You know, it would work. It would be nice. Blueprint, Invisible Joker. All worthwhile gets, I think. You know what? I'm just gonna sell this tower card. Hangman, we're gonna keep. We've played 125 planet cards. It's a lot of planet cards. Good lord. I really do not want to buy this voucher, even just to stop it from appearing again in the future. To me, it makes me feel like they've got to rebalance Magic Trick. It's just not good. It's just like one of the worst vouchers in the whole damn game. But how do you balance that? Well, if we're going spades, let's convert the heart. Planet Ball Pit. Blueprint wouldn't work because the other card is duping far left and the card has to be to the right of the blueprint, right? So if you have Blueprint Brainstorm, if Blueprint copies Brainstorm, they all target the same card. So if you have Blueprint, 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 Brainstorm, it'll copy whatever's to the far left 6 times. So if you have 2 Brainstorms, they both target the same card. If you have 4 Blueprints, they both all target the same card if they're next to each other. So it'll just follow the chain to target one card. So yeah, Blueprint, Brainstorm, copies of those, that's what we want. Although I would take an invisible Joker if it showed up, you know? Magic trick dilutes your shop and making you find something you don't need more often, says Knight the Dragon. Yeah, like, the thing is, magic trick, I think this would be nice if you could get enhanced cards from it, sealed cards from it, but you can't. You have to get the upgraded voucher for magic trick to make it actually good. If you just buy this, it's actually bad and it makes your run worse. Magic trick is horrible. I completely understand why some people never get the upgraded voucher for this because they never buy magic trick. Like, why would I want a 2 of spades to show up in my shop? Like, it's meaningless. It's actively bad for the run. Okay, this is very dangerous, but I think we'll be fine. Okay, we played a flush, which was lucky because I thought we had more kings in hand, but we had enough mults and we've upgraded our like pairs, 3 of a kind. I think we would have been fine, but that did suck. Nice. We have yet to pick up any reroll vouchers. I'll buy it. Full house, flush house, pair. I guess flush house is what we're angling towards. What would happen if you did that with the polychrome blueprint? So, Brainstorm copies the ability of the leftmost Joker. It doesn't copy the Joker, only its ability. So, played face cards give +5 mult when scored is something that can be copied because it's the ability. The fact that it's polychrome does not get copied. You can polychrome Brainstorm, but it's independent of what's being copied. So that's something to keep in mind. Well, I guess we'll just buy this and yeah, give me next round. Do not need any more money. Strength. You know what? Do it. Bump that queen up. We're not gonna keep it, but, you know, bump it up regardless. I guess we'll, keep the flush. Not really scaling, excuse me, we're not really scaling any more than, you know, 10 million or so. I think that if we keep buying and selling tarot cards, we could probably get to like 20 or 30 million, but we need a different Joker to go further than this. I'd love to see another blueprint again, obviously. Yeah, I'll just, or death. I'll just give you this one. How many of those kings do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 King of Spades. The King of Spades. I think it should probably have a chance to have additions by base with it guaranteed on the upgrades as that Toggy. That would be awesome. If the upgraded magic trick was a guarantee of the card having something, an enhancement, a seal, or an addition with a possibility of it being comboed, that would be nice. But yeah, magic trick itself is just, it is so bad. Just unbelievably terrible. Well, guess we don't need both. I'll upgrade a 4 of a kind, or should I upgrade a full house? Oh, that doesn't even apply. Okay, upgrade the 4 of a kind. Well, I guess we have another discard. There you go. Magic Trick should allow cards to have more than one seal. I could also see it, that's a surprise. I could also see it where maybe the upgrade to Magic Trick could allow the card to have more than, it could allow cards that have a combo of seals, additions, and enhancements to appear in the shop, or something to that effect. Regardless of what the change would be, I think it needs a buff, because it is, again, it's like, it's just untakeable right now, isn't it? It's just utter horse hockey, utter malarkey, utter horse, you know what? We don't need another blue seal, I think. Yeah, I mean, there are synergies with it, but we're talking severe edge cases like hologram. But even then, you are severely diluting your deck, which is almost certainly not what you want. Okay, Fool Hangman is awesome. Extra large blind, oh no. Wow, what a good start there. Oh, okay, well. This is acceptable. Horse playing hockey. Now that I would like to see. Are we on 300 million? Or is that the next one? I can never remember. 7 million. Ante 12 is when it jumps. Ante 12. I gotta remember that. Hey, we have Director's Cut. We can re-roll. Supernova. We might be able to defeat Ante 12, but it's gonna be tight. I mean, I love this. Holy crap. I don't know what was coming out of my mouth. Probably some crap. Do we even need strength? Probably not. I guess making the jacks kings eventually. I'll take the voucher. You know, maybe we should have double tagged the voucher, actually. Wow, pretty bad hand. I guess 4 of a kind stone card, sure. Yeah, Ante 12 is... Knight the Dragon says it's the biggest jump in the game. I would agree. It might not be the biggest numerical jump, but like percentage-wise, you're going from 7 million, 10 million to 100, 300 million. You know, it's a jump of 30x. That's rough. Sure, later on you might jump 3 E's, which is technically more, but it doesn't feel as bad because at that point every ante is just 3 E's higher than the previous ante, you know? Gazebo says, I never beat ante 12, it's just a friggin' wall for me. Yeah, it's tough. Recommendations are just, get good. First Blade face card gives ×2 molt when scored. It's not as good. We can't, Campfire is negative, no reason to replace it. Smiley Face is a 1.5x molt, which I guess is technically better than Photograph, but it also gives flat molt, which then gets multiplied. I think it's basically a toss-up. which to me means it's probably not worth getting replaced. Okay, a Death Fool, a Match Made in Heaven. Base chips and malt are halved. Yep. Don't play hand. Oh my god, I was clicked play hand. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Don't do that. Bad call, bad call. I feel like regularly reaching ante 12 is pretty good, says Sex Gazebo. It is very good. Getting past that, that's where it gets hard. So permanently gain a discard each round. Cheaper rerolls, very good. We can reroll and buy a lot, but I don't know what we're looking for at this point. Maybe you actually dump Smiley Face so you can buy and sell Jokers. I think this is actually what we do. Because if we buy and sell like 4 Jokers, it's worth more. Than the campfire. So we're just gonna go, hard in the shop. It's gonna be a lot of buying and selling happening here. Buy, use. Club and suit gives a ×2 multiplier. Oh baby. Campfire's already a ×3. Constellation's already a ×17. Hangman I might just keep because it's a good tarot card, but banana, yeah, banana's gone. Okay, trio might be worth holding on to because it is a ×3 on top of the campfire's ×4.75. So maybe at this point we stop and we say, okay, that's a solid score increase. But we still have to get 300 million, right? Yeah, it's gonna be tight. So I'm gonna keep buying and selling everything else. Probably until we get to about here. Reroll for another couple of planet cards. Pay for another reroll. Rerolls are still pretty cheap. Like to get it to 19. It's just an arbitrary value in my head. There you go. Might be able to hit 20, but sure. 160 bucks, 300 million, Hanged Man and Death in hand. Let's do it. Very bad starting hand. Dump, 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 dump. We're looking for 5 kings. We got 5 kings. What's our highest scoring hand? Flush 5. Okay, it's a huge hand. And we're gonna play it. And we only have 1 hand, so good luck. Campfire's at 4.75. Trio will activate. Constellation is giving us 19.1. Flush 5. We got plus 20 mult from one of the kings. We did it! We did it with, like, room to spare. Holy hell. Nor, welcome, how are you doing? Oh! What the heck? The family. It's better than the trio by a small margin. Okay, okay. Yes. Did we need more Joker capacity. Like, we need more Joker capacity, game. It's an upgrade, though. An upgrade of 1x. Yeah. Okay. Funny, Acrobat is just immediately a ×3 multiplier, right? An upgrade of 1x doesn't sound like an upgrade. Well, it is when you are desperately trying to get your score as high as possible. Okay, we're at 20x. Wheel of Fortune, come on, Polychrome. I probably don't need to buy and sell these, but they are just $1. Okay, 450 million, which we know we can survive. I have a death card, so I'm gonna dump a king. I have a death card, so I'm gonna dump a king. You can be charioted. I have a death card, I'm gonna dump a king. I gotta tell myself, basically. And yeah, we'll dump this 10. Although we could make a copy of the 5, but then we're playing a 4 of a kind, we have to play a 5 of a kind. Mm-hmm. 2 billion was a surprise. How are we that high on score? Jesus. Negative, 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 negative. I guess we're just pumping up the flush 5 enough and, you know, bumping up Campfire too, and continuing to bump up the Constellation. Okay. We're gonna hold on to these tarot cards. No reason to sell them right now. And we're going to keep the rest of our money, because we're gonna have to buy and sell after the ox. Good. Good. Looking for another planet enabler. Didn't get one. I'm gonna sell. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna get 1 planet card and $3. Check out how your Campfire is. 6.5. 1.5 billion. How come that one was... How come we had a 2 billion hand and this one is a 1.5 billion hand? Maybe because we had different amounts of payouts from the magic trick. From the lucky cards, I'd have to guess. I really don't want to get rid of a hanged man, so let's use it here. Hey, Polychrome Brainstorm. This was a mistake. We should have definitely bought some tarot cards first. Okay, well, we gotta bump up this Campfire. Oh, come on. Troubadour is nice, but we don't have a lot of steel cards, so I don't think we need it. Yeah, I mean, steel cards will help. If we have the opportunity to buy them, we will. Ancient Joker is the wrong suit. It is a untakeable piece of garbage. You have one hand, wouldn't that effectively kill you? Wouldn't what kill me? The hands going lower than 1? Yeah, no. What? That would be very funny though if you could go down to 0 hands. You jump into the next blind and the game's like, you lose! You dummy! You have no hands! Where's your hands? What, were you caught stealing? Here's our vouchers, by the way. I've gone to 0, it says 0, but it's 1, says Knight the Dragon. You know, that actually reminds me, the other day I was playing Slice and Dice. I managed to get to -3 rerolls. The game does not let you reroll if you have -3 rerolls, just in case you were curious. What's funny is that the game doesn't immediately lock in your dice, but you still can't reroll them. You have to lock them in manually and then continue. Oops, all 6s would be kind of nice, but no. All right. We're at 4x. Next round, 47 billion. Oh, we can't go to 47. We were barely hitting 2. Make me steal. I think we'll sell this. Okay. Well, it's been a good run. Let's see what our score is. 7 billion. Not that bad. Made it to ante 13. I'm surprised we made it past ante 12. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but it did. And we've completed the challenge of Blast Off, starting with Constellation, the Rocket, planet cards appearing more often, 2 hands, 2 discards, 4 Joker slots, nothing that gives you more hands per round in a normal deck. Fun challenge, actually. This one is not too bad. It's just built around playing planets. Wasn't there another one that was like that? Like you start with Satellite, I think? Check this out real quick. Agile, Monolith. No, maybe not. I guess maybe I've just done that on previous runs. Constellation plus Satellite. Or Rocket plus Satellite or something like that. Good run. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Balatro.